What's up, guys? Sen here, and I'm seeing a lot of questions basically around how to build your glaive. Here's the thing: the glaive operates in an interesting space where essentially it's a shotgun. It's a shotgun with a little bit extra range and a little bit extra kick. I see a lot of people talking about building it and specing it for range, but if you're using the glaive for range, in my opinion, you're low key kind of using it wrong. It essentially operates as a melee weapon with the option to engage an enemy at, I would say, medium range, but not long range. You should definitely have something in your arsenal to deal with an enemy that is at a significant distance. As a result, when you're looking at the intrinsic perk for the glaive, I would say the best one to go with is the adaptive glaive because it in essentially gives you the most reload, or I may absolutely be wrong and I haven't been here in a while. Hold on. There we go. More or less simplifies my life. I didn't notice that on the side. Now, for your haft, like I said, the haft that you definitely want to go with is the one that gives you the best reload option, and I would say that is the lightweight emitter, which will allow you to reload your glaive at a faster speed. Now, there are abilities that the Titan will have from Void 3.0 that will allow you to reload your weapons a lot faster, depending on certain parameters are definitely met. But lightweight emitter is definitely good if you're not running any of those parameters and you're going for a more offensive type of Void Titan build or a Void build in general. Now, for a magazine perk, Light Mag, it's really great. Some of the other options are, like I said, there's no real reason to max out this thing's range. You really shouldn't be using the glaive as your main source of ranged damage. Now for this perk right here, and I'm really waiting to pick up another Ascendant Alloy so that I can level it up, it's Impulse Amplifier. Impulse Amplifier is absolutely fantastic on the glaive because not only will it increase the projectile speed for when you fire a shot, it also increases your reload speed. Now there are other perks on here that are also really good. Threat Detector is a solid one for reload stability and handling when enemies are in close proximity. But the problem is for higher level content, you really don't want to be in close proximity to enemies for a extremely long duration. Tilting at windmills, that's a solid one for blocking damage with your shield, increases movement speed until you lower the shield. But like I said, the shield is nice, but for the most part in high level content, it looks like splash damage is able to get through the shield and still jabate you, so there really is no point in running it. Now, Feeding Frenzy is a solid one. For each rapid kill with this weapon, progressively increases reload speed for a short duration. That is a solid perk to have on your glaive. But like I said, it requires you to get kills, and there are just certain times in which you are not going to be able to push up on the enemy and essentially kill them in order to proc Feeding Frenzy so that you can get that faster reload when Impulse Amplifier already does it for you. Now, another one that's really solid is Subsistence. Subsistence is really good at, I would say, low tiers, because as you run through red bar enemies, you are essentially reloading your glaive from reserves. And Grave Robber is also really nice because melee final blows reload this weapon's magazine from reserves, which is essentially any type of melee that you get with the glaive itself would reload the glaive automatically. This is a, in my opinion, much better perk than Subsistence. Subsistence works if you are basically shooting your glaive from mid-range and you're getting those kills, whereas Grave Robber essentially works any single time you get a melee kill. And of course, you have the enhanced traits, which basically boost the potential of the core traits that you enjoy. Now on this glaive, I'm running Unrelenting to get health regen. I'm not running Unrelenting because Unrelenting is the best perk. I'm essentially running Unrelenting because it was one of the available options when I first crafted the glaive. Now, what I am going for is going to end up being Kill Clip for getting that extra boost at close range off of an easy reload. Another solid one to go after would be the enhanced trait Rampage. Of course, it requires weapon level 16. I think I'm weapon level 15. Yeah, it's right here, down here in the corner. That is a really solid one as well. Now, Unstoppable Force, sounds like a great trait, which is blocking damage with your shield increases projectile damage for improved duration. But I'm not really interested in using the glaive as a mid-range weapon, engaging enemies from a mid-range. I much rather use it to suppress an enemy from a mid-range than go in and finish them off with a melee combo. Frenzy is also a really good one, but it seems as though Frenzy's kind of bugged recently, where I've been in combat for long durations and it wouldn't activate, and then once combat ends, Frenzy activates. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with Frenzy on the back end. I think I'm going to swap this to Kill Clip here. But yeah, those are essentially the traits for the glaive. Lightweight, well, let's jump back to the intrinsic perk. Enhance intrinsic perk, go for the reload speed. Then go for lightweight emitter. I would say light mag is a great perk because you want to get as much reload speed as possible so you can reload that glaive as fast as possible. Of course, if you want to, you can absolutely go for a shield duration build where your glaive it exists to soak damage. This is more of a offense heavy glaive build. Then of course impulse amplifier to increase that projectile velocity when you fire your shot, and then also increase that reload speed, with kill clip as the final trait so that you can get extra damage basically off of one kill, with the end goal of getting the enhanced traits for both impulse amplifier and for kill clip as well. But yeah, that is my glaive build, and in my opinion, I am absolutely loving the build. The amount of reload speed that you get really allows you to essentially stay engaged in the fight for a longer duration. I absolutely love using the glaive. I think it's one of the best weapons that Bungie's added to the game in like a really, really long time. But yeah, that's my build. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.